you know. So yeah, man. So like you have to switch phones. My phone is full of storage. All right, but this is a fight, man. All right, you know, like I was saying, like how Shah said, I have overcome the world, man. And in order to do that first, you have to overcome yourself. All right, it's like I said, you know, before my phone call. All right, you know, hey, that's that old man dying daily. Every day, we're constantly, you know, overcoming ourselves, man, and our desires. Man. All right, you know. Because, hey, man, this flesh will kill you. All right. Hey, like we did bring up a precept. You know, if you walk in the flesh, you're gonna fulfill the lust thereof. Man. All right, that's why the scripture when it goes into sin, if you grab that, you know,
what is sin?
No, not what it's sin. It talks about basically the sin starts off with lust, then the sin is conceived. All right, you know, because if you're walking in the flesh, all right, you know, and you're gonna fulfill the lust of the flesh, bro. All right, say, you know, a woman approach you. All right, you know, or you've been texting this woman. All right, you ain't know she had a man. All right, but y'all set up a location to meet. All right, and you go to her house or whatever. You know, she invites you over. All right, you know, and y'all about to get busy. Like, you know, you kissing her. All right, and then she tell you, or she get a phone call. You know, she like, hold on, let me answer this. All right, she answer your call. You know, get off the phone. Who was that? She, nobody. That's just my man. You know, in that moment, all right, if you in the spirit, you won't. That shit is off. All right, I'm gone. I can't deal with you. You got a man. All right, but if you lusting, if you in your flesh, all right, if you know what I'm saying, you in this, if, you know what I'm saying, you damn, she thick as hell. Huh? I mean, she a hodo, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, like you making up every excuse in your mind to, you know, still go along with it. All right, after knowing, all right, you know, she just told you she had a man. All right, that's how you commit sin. All right, because you're walking in your flesh, man. All right, you're not walking in the spirit. You can't combat it, man. Now you have no defense, because our defense against the flesh is the spirit, man. It is the word you have about spiritual. All right, but if you ain't in the spirit, you can't combat the flesh. You're gonna be overtaken every time.
This is the book of James 1:13. It says, "Let no man say when he is tempted, I am tempted of the Most High. For the Most High cannot be tempted with evil, neither tempteth any man."
Right. So how's that man tempted?
He said, "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust."
Right, exactly. So, you know, back to the scenario I was saying, man. All right. Now, as soon as you found out she had a man, that's when that temptation sets in. Boom. All right. Now, that's really the trying process right there. You know. Now it's like, okay, are you gonna keep your integrity, all right, and leave, or are you gonna commit this sin, all right, because you're lusting after this woman? Now you probably already looking at her titties. She probably got a nice body, all right. You know what I'm saying? You're like, damn, you know, you're drawn away because you're lusting, man. You gotta.
That says, verse 14. That says, "But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. Then when he lusts, then when lust has conceived, it bringeth forth sin.
And that's it. Go ahead.
And sin, when it is finished, bringeth forth death."
That's right. All right, because you couldn't mortify your flesh, man. All right? Because lusting is only the flesh, man. All right? That's all the flesh. You know? Especially if it's wicked, man. All right? You know, you lusting after, you know, a woman. You might see a woman walking down the street. She beautiful. And you just, damn, she look good, blah, blah, blah. All right? You know, you probably thinking about things you could do to her. All right? Probably like, man, she got some nice lips. I could, you know, so forth and so on. Like, you know, that's lusting. That's all after the flesh, man. Because at the end of the day, you don't even know that woman. She could be a complete demon. All right? And you just lusting after her the way she looks. All right? That's lust. All right? And now you probably get the woman, all right? You know, you entice her, y'all live together, and now you dealing with her, and she giving you all types of hell, you know? But that's basically what happens, all right? You know, if you're not putting your flesh into subjection, all right? You know, and you walking after the flesh, you're gonna continually fall, man. Or you're gonna continually find yourself in situations that you're not supposed to be in, all right? Because you're not walking after the spirit, man. That's why people find themselves in all these different jams, man. All right, that's why the brothers always talk about using wisdom every day, man. All right, you're not gonna go to no fucking party, all right, where it's a bunch of niggas with Glocks, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not wisdom, man. All right. Now your ass getting robbed, and damn near finna get put to death because you over here thinking about this damn party, thinking about how good it's gonna be. All right, it's hoes there. All right, blah blah blah. You know, you lusting, all right, you know, instead of using wisdom, like, man, you know, it's a lot of niggas there, it's a lot of, you know, unrighteous, you know, nigglets in this building, man. All right, I don't want to put myself in that situation, because who knows what can happen, all right, you know, hey, everywhere we go, we're supposed to use wisdom, man, all right, walking, you know, most of us live in the hood, man, all right, you know, sometimes you might be walking down the street, all right, you know, you gotta choose your path right, you know, rightfully, man. All right, you ain't just gonna walk down the Shysters fucking blocking your neighborhood, man. Or you know, walk, walk down the alley fucking at 2 in the morning or something. You know, something like that, man. You might have to take that path, you know. But I'm just saying, like, use your wisdom, man. All right, you know, walking in the spirit, man. We understand, you know, how we supposed to move out here. All right, you know, to avoid situations where it could be bad for us, alright? You know, and even if it looked good, alright? Even if it looked good. If you could grab that Jeremiah 17:5, I know I quoted it. Go for it.
This is Jeremiah 17:5. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his own.
That's right, you can make your flesh his arm, right? Trusting in the flesh, man. All right? Because we're supposed to be trusting the Lord, as it says in Proverbs, man. Trusting the Lord with all thy heart, lean not to thy own understanding. All right? These scriptures give you wisdom, man. Not only, you know, does it tell us the process that's coming, all right? You know, and the signs to look for, it gives you everyday life wisdom, man. Just how to move, all right? You know, and people see that. All right, you know, when you move with wisdom in this world, you know, people see that, man. You know, he not like, you know, he ain't out here on no dumb shit. All right, he real hungry. All right, you know, he don't just spew out madness, man. All right, he's so quiet. Why he so quiet? You know, so, things like that, man. All right, because you move in wisdom. You thinking before you move. All right, you thinking before you speak. All right, which a lot of these people don't got, man. All right, these people are just living in the flesh. All right, they're dead. All right, they're dead. Scripture says, "He that wander out of the way of understanding, remaining for the congregation of the dead." These people don't have understanding. You know, they're already dead. Bitch, I'm already dead. But you got something?
Oh yeah. This is the book of James. James 4:4. It says, "Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High." So that's why the scriptures talk about to depart, man. All right, to separate yourself. I like how it says even in the book of John 17:5. All right, I believe it's 5 and 17, but it says when you go to the Lord, when you choose to follow the Lord, the world basically turns its back on you, man. All right, everybody sees you a whole different way because you're following after the Lord. The scriptures even talk about that, man. He that departed from wickedness, making himself a prey. All right, so you got to realize that once you become a servant of the Lord, you're gonna go through, like the brother said, the temptations, man. But hey, if you're studying and showing yourself approved and applying the scriptures to your life, you're gonna know right from wrong, man. All right. You're going to know that adultery is going on, all right? believing in these false idols as idolatry, man. That's going on.
That's right. You go to work, you know what I'm saying? And all these niggas can talk about is how they fucking somebody else's bitch, man. Alright? You know? Or they can all they can talk about is wickedness, man. Alright? And you don't got nothing to say, because you ain't on that type of time. You ain't in that type of mindset, that type of mind frame. Alright? You can't you have nothing in common. Alright? Because you don't follow the multitude to do evil. Alright? You like that picture where you got a million people walking one way and you just walking the other way. Alright? That's you. Not as being a man or woman. You know? So you have nothing in common with most of these people in this world. Alright? That's why the brotherhood is so vital, man, because hey, we're all on one accord, man. Alright? These people in this world are not even on one accord. They all believe in different things. Alright? And try and mash it up into a big gumbo of wickedness, man. A big gumbo of confusion, man. Alright? But us being men of the Lord, being Israelites, we have one doctrine, man. We're of sound mind. Alright? We're all on one accord. Alright? You know, and hey, when you're like that, this is how these people look at it. And it's 1 Peter 4:4. It says, wherein they think it strange that ye run not with them to the same access of rioting, speaking evil of them. Alright? You know? So when you ain't with the shit they with, man, alright, you know, they basically, like you said, they depart, you know, they don't fuck with you like that. Alright? And you know, we know this from experience. Now we have friends in the world, alright, that slowly walked off into the sunset. Alright, well we was walking off into the sunset too, man. Alright, but you know, hey, they walked off into the sunset to go their way as well. Alright, which is the way of wickedness. Alright, you know, because why? Y'all had nothing in common. Alright? Y'all would link up when you first got into the truth. Alright, it wasn't nothing else to talk about, man. Because everything that you talked about before, when you woke up to the truth, you put those things away. Alright? You know, before you come to this truth, you're a child. Alright? You know? You just doing shit. You don't know why you're doing it. You just doing it. Alright? You don't know good from wrong. Right? You don't know evil from good. You might think you might be grown right now, 37. You might think you know what's good and what's wrong. You might be thinking treating your woman, alright, putting your woman on the pedestal is the right thing to do. Alright? You know, so from the soul. You know, because that's what a lot of these niggas in the world got this Queen of Heaven spirit, because that's what's pushed here in Babylon. Alright, so you know, you might think that's, you know, the right thing. Alright, everybody's showing you love because you do it. You know, all the women like you because you always posting on Facebook about how to worship the Queen. You know, you get the good praise because of that, man. Alright? And that's what you think is good, because that's what the world perceives as good. Alright? But you think a nigga that don't like homos is evil. Oh, this nigga just said something about gay people. Man, who are you to judge? You know, now you on his heels, you mad at him, you got some problem with him because he said something evil about gay people. And that's what's looked at as bad in this world. But at the same time, you want to Queen of Heaven spirit. You know, but hey, that's how Jake be in the world, man. They don't know good from evil even if they think they do. Alright, so when you come to this truth and you really learn what's right and what's wrong, alright, you become a man. Alright? You know? As Jeremiah said, when I was a child, I think as a child, thought as a child, moved as a child. When I became a man, I put childish things away. So once you learn right from wrong, you know, you essentially become a man. Alright? You know? Just because you grown as hell, you can be 40, 50. Hey, a lot of guys that age still ain't there yet. Alright? You know? They don't have discernment. Alright? They can't discern between good and evil. Alright? Hey, what's going on, brother? You know? So, hey, you know, when you get this wisdom, man, alright, you know, you can discern between that good and evil. When you get around certain people that, you know, who you hung around for the longest, and they still in that mind frame, alright, you can't rock with them like that, man. Alright? You know, especially if you try and tell them and they ain't hearing it, man. Alright, so it don't be nothing else to talk about. Alright? Now they talking about you behind your back. Yeah, man, I don't know what's wrong with him. He don't even fuck with us no more. He be on that, he be acting weird, you know? Now they getting everybody against you. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. He brings up the Bible. You know? He don't even want to go to the club with us. You know? Little stuff like that, man. Alright, speaking evil of you, because you were not to the same axis of riding. You got something else?
This is the book of Isaiah 5:20. It says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right, like the brother was talking about. All right, you have these scenarios where people will talk down onto the prophets of the Lord towards other people, man, just because they don't have that same vibration as them. But they actually don't know they're the ones who are doing evil, man. It's like the brother says, common sense. Like how he brought up the scenario. When you go into a party, you know there's a whole bunch of, all right, 2/3 in there with the demon type of spirit, man. That they wanna either fight, shoot. All right, because these people are simple minded, man. All right, you also have those women in there who more than likely are there to commit adultery, man.
Yeah, they're in there to commit adultery and cause drama, man. Hey, the scripture says, you know what I'm saying? Just like as a from the moth, like from the garment from the moth, wickedness from the women, man. Alright, especially these women here in Babylon, man. These women go to the parties and cause mischief, man. Alright? Because they know they can easily control you weak ass emotional niggas, man. Alright? You know? They'll talk to you and then have another nigga come up, you know, probably entertain that nigga, and then, you know, cause some beef between both the niggas, man, and stir it on, all right? Some shit like that, you know? Hey, these women in Babylon, man, are treacherous. Like you brother said.
There's also common sense, man. All right, and also using wisdom. But this is the book of Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. It says, but the simple pass on and are punished. That's why a lot of people get into those scenarios, man. Right? Like the brother mentioned, these women like to cause they like to encourage violence, man. Right? They know that they're doing wickedness, and they know these two males are more than likely gonna fight. But hey, they look at it as an entertainment, man. All right. Hey, that's why you always hear about somebody getting shot, somebody getting stabbed, all right? And most times it's because of a woman.
That's right. Hey, what the scripture says, many have went out their wits, all right? You know, for women, man. Scripture talks about Proverbs 31. All right, kings have been destroyed for women's sake, all right? You know, hey, so yeah, man, a lot of people, man, be crashing out because of women, all right?
That's just using wisdom not to get yourself in that scenario.
Yeah, man, and that's where these scriptures come in, man. In the spirit, all right, these scriptures clearly tells you, man, all right, that, hey, women is the downfall of a lot of men. So, hey, you gotta be very careful when dealing with women, man. Very careful, all right? Don't ever let your guard down when it comes to a female, all right? You know, because, hey, the minute you do, that's the minute she's gonna destroy you, man. All right, it's just in their nature. All right, you know. Even King Solomon failed to women. He was the wisest, one of the wisest men on the planet. All right, you know, next to Yahushua, which you know, they're the same, you know, same spirit. All right, but you know, but basically just saying like, you know, even Yahweh, even King Solomon, all right, you know, failed to women. All right, but even with all that wisdom. Alright, King David, man. You know, these men is a high, you know, honor, alright, you know, amongst Israel. And these men fail to me. Alright? Yeah, hey, these women ain't no joke. Alright? They ask to really fuck you up. Alright? Be your ass the plague of the mind. Alright? So you gotta use wisdom. And the scriptures talk about that, man. Talk about using wisdom with women. That's actually good.
I was gonna say how we're talking about wisdom, right? When you apply these scriptures to your life, they're very beneficial, man. Right? Just not just with women, but also the 2/3 males of our side, man. Right? Because a lot of guys will befriend you just to use you, or just to gain what you got, man. All right, the scriptures talk about don't be too quick to credit somebody or to call them a friend, but to try them and to prove them, man. Just like how Yahushua is doing with his prophets, man. All right, the Lord sets up certain scenarios towards his prophets so you can see what they're gonna do, man. All right, the Lord is trying us, and just like the Lord is trying us, every single person that walks or is near us, we're supposed to try them, man.
That's right. That's right, man. That's why you can't be buddy with niggas, man. Alright? Niggas don't know real love, man. Alright? Niggas don't know, brotherly love. Right? You can't just be buddy. And like I said, you can't be so quick to invite somebody into your house, man. Alright? You gotta try that person first. Alright? Because, hey, what the script says, a friend may be a friend for an occasion, man. Alright? Like he was saying, man, just for that temporal moment, man. Alright? For an occasion to gain something. Alright? The scripture says an enemy cannot be had in adversity. Alright? So it's when you going through some shit, alright? Or you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be, or you might be, it's time to throw some hands, alright? Or whatever the case may be, man. Alright? When that adversity strikes, alright, then the nigga ain't nowhere to be found, man. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? But when you was popping bottles, you know what I'm saying? You was passing out the bread, alright? He was at the table with you. You know what I'm saying? And what the script says, he said it, he was over your servants like you. Right, hold on, let me grab that piece of two. But let me bring this out real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 9:1. It says, be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself. Alright, so you gotta use wisdom around these women, man. You can't be doing dumb shit, alright, around, these women, man. Alright, especially your wife. Teaching her evil lessons against yourself, man. Alright? Because guess what? In turn, she's gonna use that against you, man. Alright? It never fails, man. Alright? So, hey, like the script says, a wise man hideth his folly, man. Alright, that's even with your woman, man. Alright? You can't let your left hand know what your right hand do it, man. Alright, everything you doing, alright, your woman ain't supposed to know, man. Alright, you gotta keep some of that stuff, to yourself, man. Or just amongst the brotherhood, man. Alright? But you got the sisters looking at their man and shit, out of video. Nah, but God, let me leave this picture. This is well, this is it. This is Sirach, chapter 12. Right, this is Sirach, chapter 12, verse 8. A friend cannot be known if not feared, and an enemy cannot fear the person. That's not the one I'm looking for. That's good for the motive. But I'm just quoting, as the scripture says, man. Alright, basically, man, he gonna be all buddy with you, man. Alright, Hey, the scripture says he shall be over thy servants and thyself, man. Alright, he gonna be at your table laughing it up, man. Alright, like it's all good, man. Alright? But he's just there because you got the steak on the table. You know what I'm saying? You got the potatoes there. Alright? But, when shit hit the fan, alright, he ain't nowhere to be found. Alright? That's not a friend. Alright? So, yeah, like the brother was saying. Alright? Just as the same as you gotta be with women, alright, when it comes to being very careful with them, alright, not trusting them. That's the same way you gotta be with these niggas out here too. Yeah, hey, look. I don't fuck with him, alright? I don't fuck with him at all, bro. Like, I might talk to a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Hey, if that nigga, if he ain't a brother, he ain't in the truth, he ain't gonna get none of my time, alright? You gotta deal with niggas at your job, alright? Or you might go to an event where you gotta, socialize with niggas, alright? But at the end of the day, we ain't, if he ain't of the same mindset as you, he ain't walking his walk, man. then there's nothing to be said, man. The scripture says, man, what communication have light with darkness, man? All right.
The scriptures talk about to use the world but don't abuse it. Hey, you may have some. You wouldn't even call them friends of the world. You're more like associates. All right. What's the other word? Acquaintance. All right. You have certain people that you help them out. They can help you out. All right. But you're not buddy with them. All right. Because the scriptures talk about that. He does not with me. As against me, and he is not gathering with me, scattered abroad. You got to be doing the will of the Lord to be called a friend of the Lord, all right? If you're a friend of the Lord, you're a friend of His prophets, man. All right?
That's right, man. That's right. You know? Hey, the scripture says, man, all right, can two walk together, at least they be agreed, man. All right? The scripture says, just as the what's like it should say, a flock will resort unto its kind, man. All right? You know, just as herds and animals and birds all flock together, all right? You know, they stay with they kind, all right? You know, and the same way we're doing, all right? You know, that's why they say, man. If you a female hanging with a group of hoes, it's 4 females, all right? And you the 5th one. Guess what, man? You will eventually be the 5th hoe, all right? Because their mannerisms and the way they is gonna rub off on you.
You might, if all those women have men and they're all adulteresses, man, except for that one, they're gonna, the scriptures talk about a little leaven the whole lump. Soon enough, those 4 hoes are gonna have that one girl start off with one lie. After that, it's all downhill from there.
Alright.
What do you feel about the communication?
Hey, right. If you hanging with 4 single women, and you got a man, you hang with 4 single bitter women, alright? And guess what, man? Your ass gonna end up in that boat, man. Alright? You know? You gotta surround yourself around people with the same mindset as you. Alright? For the mindset that you want to be in. Alright? If you want to be a prophet, you have to surround yourself. Hey, what the scripture says, man, be continually around godly men. Yeah, let me grab that. We quoted a lot of this. Let me grab that. You got something? This is Sirach 37:12. Sirach 37 verse 12. It says, but be continually with a godly man, whom thou knowest to keep the commandments of the Lord, whose mind is according to thy mind, who shall sorrow with thee if thou shalt lose care. Right? So you have to be continually around godly men. To keep the commandments of Yahweh Because fucking with these niggas in the world, man, you gonna get backdoored. You know what I'm saying? That new term, man. Well, it's not new no more, but one of the newest terms for, basically getting snaked. Alright, you gonna get backdoored, man, from them niggas in the world. Alright, especially if you got more than you. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Like, these niggas is covetous, man. Alright, they don't put their flesh on subjection. You can leave $1,000 sitting on the table at a brother's house, alright, and they won't get touched, man.
They might move it to a safer location.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You leave $1,000 around a nigga, he taking everything. He ain't even gonna leave you no money.
He's gonna be the one to help you find it.
Right, and he ain't gonna help you look for it. He gonna help you look everywhere for it, but where he put that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He was the only nigga in the crib though. But he ain't got it though. You know what I'm saying? Something like that, man. These niggas be like that, man. And then the next day you see him, he fresh as hell. He bad, bro. Niggas be so stupid, bro. But yeah, man. That's how niggas in the world do. Right? Cause they don't have true brotherly love. Alright? Alright? Now you may have a few stand-up guys or a few guys in the world who not like that, alright, who, have certain morals, about themselves, alright, but at the end of the day, they don't believe in the Lord, then it still ain't too much to be said. All right, because it is some guys, who in the world who basically ain't bad guys, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't, they got a certain moral about them. All right, but they still fucking, eating pork or some shit, or eating, it's something they going off somewhere. All right, and they ain't serving the Lord. All right, so we ain't saying every nigga. All right, just like every female ain't the worst bitch. All right, it's there's some of them out there that's better than others, but at the end of the day, it's still the same. All right,
let's just talk about that. If you break one law, it's basically you're breaking them all.
Yep. That's right. So yeah, man, you gotta be
in the spirit.
Yeah, you gotta be in the spirit, man. You gotta be for your house about something on the side, man. You got something? Right, plug that up, man.
Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash.
Around some houses that most of the year. Cypress, building,